Hi there, it's Hélène, and yes, we are talking skincare today. More specifically, what I thought of my brand new focus on Rodial products. I had 3 products to try from that brand, which is what I'm going to be reviewing today. But when it comes to brand new focus that is makeup, you will often end up seeing some looks as I do other videos. And quite a long time since I introduced the Rodial line, which was in my Alginist How Was It video. I will put it right there. It's been a long time, but skincare takes a long time to finish, and I don't feel like I can give you my thoughts unless I finish the products. And I have finally finished the Rodial products that I started off